All right. What's up, traders? What up, tycoons? Super excited for today's video. We have a viewer request on auto. Okay, ticker symbol AUTO. We're going to be taking a look at the daily chart and breaking this down for you guys, as this is a viewer request. I do viewer request every single week. So if you have any tickers you would like me to analyze, give you some TA on, make sure to comment down below. With that being said, we're going to jump straight into the video. And all I need you guys to do is smash the like button and subscribe to the channel, as you know, I'm going to be putting content out like this pretty much every single week, about 5 to 15 times a week. And you're going to learn a lot about some simple technical analysis tools that you can use to give yourself buy and sell signals and really understand the price movement and see whether we are having a retracement for a continuation of a trend, or whether we break through the retracement levels and start a possible reversal. So the way we do that is we actually use this tool over here. This is the Fibonacci's. And what we're doing is we're connecting our swing high up here down to our swing low over here. And this is going to give us these three levels right here. Now, the reason we use these three levels, the 61.8, well, that is the golden ratio. It exists all throughout nature, all throughout the stock market and the cryptocurrency markets. It's a very powerful number. Then we have the 50% retracement level and the 38.2 retracement level. These are the three most common retracement levels where you will see price be naturally drawn to, and then either continue the trend or break through those and start a possible reversal, as I mentioned earlier. Okay, so what we're looking at right here is we're looking at a strong move down. Okay, so we have a strong move to the downside, and then we come up here and we retrace. All right, you notice how we got rejected and we've already started coming back lower. So it looks like this. The price action currently looks like this, right? There's a possibility we could break to the upside, all right, but we have a lot of resistance we are facing. Okay, not only do we have this trend line here on the top, but again, we have the 38.2 that we recently got rejected at. We just came up here, we wicked, all right, and then we went back down on the price action. Then we have our 50%. That's going to be right around this trend line over here. And then the 61.8%. If we are able to get past these levels, all right, then most likely that means we're having a breakout, right? So it would look something like this. We would go up, down, okay, for a retracement there, and then continue, push up higher and hit our bullish price targets up here, which are about 350, 373, and then ultimately 406 is going to be the top bullish price target if we were to get a breakout from this pattern. Now, this pattern is really just a symmetrical triangle. All right. We're really just zigzagging through this area, ultimately looking for a breakout to the upside or to the downside. All right. This pattern is not necessarily bullish or bearish. It's more of a neutral pattern, and it'll provide you a setup either to the upside or the downside, right? Now, I mentioned giving you guys and showing you guys some sell signals and buy signals. The first one we're going to cover, all right, is going to be these two ovals right here, these two circles. So clearly we're in a downtrend and we are heading lower on the price of this token, okay? It's doing something called creating lower lows. So we have a low and then a lower low right here. If you take a look at our relative strength index, which measures the relative strength of a token at its given price, we can see there is a divergence. Now, a divergence is simply when the price action of the token is doing something different than the relative strength index. There's both bullish and bearish divergence. In this case, we have a bullish divergence. So again, we have a low here and a lower low, right? We have a low here at the same exact point on the chart and a higher low right here. So the relative strength of this token is increasing as the price of the token is dropping. That's a bullish divergence. And it actually gave a very nice setup. Okay. If you would have got in right around, the time of that divergence, right, it ended up running up over 50%. Now, that's why these signals are very important. No signal is going to work 100% of the time, but once you start to add these to your tool belt, right, and really trading is like going to war, it's like going to battle. You need to have the proper weapons and as many weapons at your side as you can, so that way you truly have an edge in the market. And once you get, signals combined with each other, right, and you start to get multiple sell signals or multiple buy signals, it's really going to help give you the confidence you need, to really up your game in your trading level. Now, I know FTX caused a lot of FUD, and as a result, lots of cryptocurrencies and altcoins, as well as Bitcoin, fell very sharply. But I want to let you guys know that price action always precedes news. Okay, so what I mean by that is that sometimes the news is just a catalyst to give you the move that's already shown there, right? So we come down, we retrace, okay, and we don't get any follow through to the upside, right? And then what do you know? We get the negative news catalyst and we have a sharp move to the downside. So we come down, we retrace, catalyst comes out, and we skyrocket to the bottom side, all right, and really get a dramatic drop. Now, we also had two sell signals right here, all right, the first one being over here, and this is using the MACD, okay? This is the MACD, moving average convergence divergence, but all you really need to know and pay attention to is going to be this blue line, all right? Notice how it comes and starts trading below this orange line. Anytime you see a sharp crossover to the downside trading below the orange line, that is going to be your sell signal, okay? If we take a look at how much the drop was after that sell signal, we got the sell signal right about here, right over here. And we can see, and it ended up falling 46% and ultimately 60%. Now, what we did get was another opportunity. And again, price action is going to precede the news. So, even though the FTX collapse happened right about over here on the chart, all right, we see that we're retracing. We're not really getting any follow through and breaking any retracement levels and making higher highs to start a reversal. What we're doing is basically bear flagging here, right? So we come down and then we get our bear flag right here. Okay, looks something like this. And then we get a sell signal on our MACD, where again, the blue line crosses below the orange line, starts trading below it. And ultimately, that is another good sell signal right there. And we can see, once we got the signal here, okay, that ended up being a drop of over 40%. So, summary for today's video. It looks like we are in a retracement to continue the downtrend. Okay. We have gotten rejected here at our 50% retracement level. 198 is going to be a really critical level. Okay. If we can come up like we did, pull back and hold 198.8 and then get the breakout to the upside, that's when we have the potential to break this trend line here and ultimately look for a breakout all the way up here to the upside. So the major resistance levels we're facing is 246, 276, 306, and then our bullish price targets are going to be 350, 373, and then 406 as well. As to the downside, we've already hit some of our downside targets and they've been pretty validated. But if we break that 198 level, we have 169 is going to be our level, our target, 154, and then 132. Those are going to be the three bearish price targets below 198. And just subscribe to the channel if you really enjoyed this video, and smash the like button. Don't forget, I do those viewer requests. So if you want to see your ticker in the next video, make sure to comment below. And if you enjoyed this video, made it this far, I think you're going to enjoy one of these next videos as well.